Citizens, and welcome back to the verse, the test verse 3.23. We're testing things out in the EPTU before the patch comes out, and I've discovered a few new things before I head out. I'm going to do some mining today, going to try out some mining. At least that's the plan, but the plan may change. But two things that I didn't really notice before, or that I didn't know before, I've noticed now. I like them. And one thing that I kind of miss that's not in here anymore. First things first, open up our map. And it says down here where we are. That's really handy. It's kind of nice when you get up into a space station without having to go and search where you are just by like looking for the label over the whatever this is called, over the ASOP terminal entrance, security entrance. You can see it there. You can just hit F2, look at your map. It tells you where you are. Also, some things are being labeled on here, and this comes up to something I was talking about on Spectrum with someone else about how are you going to make so many stations and make them look a bit different since you're reusing so many assets. And it makes sense in this system to reuse assets for space stations because they're all being built by Rest and Relax, R&R. So they're just all modules that are sticking together. But it becomes an issue where I get out of a station, if it's not a station I go to a lot, I get turned around. And so now having that mini-map up in the corner, as well as being able to actually kind of see what's around, see where things are in this version of the map, I like that. I think that's pretty cool. So it might make it a bit better, but it would be nice if different systems start having different stations and you have your own look. But, I mean, that's going to be a ton of work. So, on to two things that I discovered. That's the wrong button. I've hit F2 so many times. So we're going to open up our inventory here. We're going to grab ourselves a drink. This is the thing I miss. Before, when you drink your food, drink your drink, whatever it was, usually for me it's Red Cruise, but unfortunately they don't sell Red Cruise here. It would give you kind of a bar showing you how much is left. So when I'm drinking here, you'd see that bar going down. So like, have I drank half the bottle? Have I drank the full bottle? That's gone now, and that's kind of bummed because you have to go to inventory here, mouse over it. Now we have 41% contents remaining. So I kind of miss that. I would like it if they put that back in. The like, do you have half a bottle? Have you drank half? Have you drank a third? Especially if you were like with someone and you're sharing because you're both running out and you both need some hydration. Being able to share. The next thing is I'm gonna like click on this. How do I do this now? I was doing this a moment ago. Oh no. Now I just put it away. I don't want to put it away. Let's try this again. Here's where I'm learning more new stuff. Okay, there we go. So it was just... Whoop, there we go. Let's pick that up. Oh, where'd it go? It's gone! But, you'll notice what happened. You know what? I am willing to spend the money on getting rid of this synergy. I'm not going to drink this synergy. This is what's cool. So, put that into my hand. Come on, inventory. There we go. So, what it was left mouse button. Left mouse button. I'm going to drink it. Hold down left. Maybe it was just the server being kind of slow, but let's try this again. So now, if you look on the right here, it says, right here, but it changes. It says place left mouse button. So if I click that, and now I have where I can place the thing. But look at, throwing bottles is back. That had been gone for a while, but we can throw them again. It's not really a good idea to throw in a station, just making a mess, but hey, in Loreville, I always liked in the morning to start out with a nice drink and then hucking my empty bottle out into that pit of garbage. So, I'm happy that that's back. Those are new. I did buy... I don't know if there's really a big change in what works and what doesn't for mining. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just buy random things and try them out. First things first, mining laser. Be under utility here. It comes with the arbor, but I got myself a helix. Now, if you look at the helix down here, the reason I got it is because it does have some good power, anywhere between 630 and 3150, which isn't bad, but mainly I also liked it because it does lower the resistance by 30% on the rocks. And so since it's just me worked on my own, that's the one. So I'm going to equip that. Weird. Just clicking it equips it? You don't actually have to click the word equip? Then we got Focus 3 module and a Riger. I don't know why I chose those, but I chose those, so we're going to... Oh, there we go. So, Helix, Focus, Riger, save, perfect. I like it. Looks good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some mining. Now, I don't know where the best place to mine is, but I did say that I wanted to go explore... let's go all the way out here. I did want to go explore New Babbage. I did want to go to Microtech. I haven't been there in quite a while. We're going to go check that out. So... I can't route yet because I'm not in a ship. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to get our prospector out. I'm going to set a route to Microtech. I think the prospector has more than enough range to get there. And then we'll head to one of the moons. And we'll just go and mine on one of the moons for a bit. I've already forgotten. Is it 3? 4. Hangar 4. So we're going to go there. And... hopefully, mining is good. First thing I'm going to do, though, I'm going to go to... is it Tressler? Port Tressler? I'm going to go set my spawn there. I'm going to go to the clinic there. And that way, if there's an issue, I'll be able to... enter ship. I'll be able to cut down my travel time. I don't know why I'm having a hard time talking right now. I mean... kind of par for the course. Alright, first things first, let's check. Is the interaction to get into the prospector easier? Well, it is in a way. I can see the F showing up. So if I just tap F... yeah, that's way easier. That's a huge improvement. Sometimes it was hard to find that interaction point before, so they've definitely improved that. Now, I've also figured out something else. Remember I was trying to get the inner thought wheel up, which is usually hold F, right click, not working? Alt F. There it is. I can't remember what I was trying to do. I think it was unlock ports. Whoa, this is blurry. But... yeah, Alt F. Left Alt F? I don't know if the right Alt will work. No. So left Alt F is how you get that inner thought wheel to open up now. Which is... I don't know if that's a better change. I kind of like F left click. I might rebind that. But as it stands right now... that's not too bad. Sorry, I kind of got a weird voice here. I was, I had a project for work that I was working on at home, and it required me using a Dremel on wood. And I didn't really think of it, and I've basically filled my basement up with the finest dust. I have a HEPA filter running right now, but, I mean, I was wearing a mask, but once you take the mask off, you just breathe in all the dust, and that's what I've done. So, if I kind of feel like I'm catching my breath every once in a while, it's because I've breathed in a bunch of pine. Don't do that. It's probably not the best for me to do. So now that we're in, Port Tressler, and that's going to use... I'm guessing my fuel is the 580 and it's going to use 221? Yeah. Okay. That's kind of backwards. I think it should have your fuel on this side and how much fuel it's going to take on this side. That doesn't really make sense to me, but that's not too bad. Okay, we've set our route. Is K still VTOL? It is. Not that I needed it because I am in a relatively... low speed environment, and if I hit B, no, hold B, middle mouse wheel to nav flight, I can now fly, nope, Alt N, now I can fly fast, we're getting it, and I'm going to hit middle mouse again. We're going to go to Quantum just because we need to find my point, and off we go. We're getting there. It's gonna be fine. Wonder if there's anything I could mine here. Probably is. But I did say it's gonna go to New Babbage eventually, so we might as well head to Microtech first. Ooh, just playing around with the map feature. Local map shows me my ship. Now, I've never bothered. I know I've opened this once before, but it's kind of good if you don't know where a lot of the doors and things are on your ship or different areas to access. Then you can just use this. It's also showing me my mining head and my guns, so I guess mining heads are considered like weapons. Unnamed area. I also like that it does flip the text. Even though it kind of gives it a double-sided, it's not like they're both going different ways. Yeah, neat. I don't show up on it because I'm, I guess, considered to be in the center, even though I'm over here, but neat, neat, neat. My location. Cross-section view. That doesn't do anything. Yeah, my location here. I'm getting there. I'm learning. I'm learning. How far are we? About 11 million. Okay, we got our spawn set here at Port Tressler. Now, actually, I'll show you. I haven't used this hatch in a while. I don't think there's any functionality yet. I believe the original idea of this was a place to store hand-mined gear. Maybe it's a way to attach extra pods, because eventually what's going to happen is you fill up these collapsible pods with your ore, and then you jettison them, and new ones pop into place, and then you fill those up, and you jettison them, and then other people can grab these because they're 1 SU containers. In fact, with a tractor beam, a hand tractor beam, you can actually pull these off and put new ones back on. But there's no real way to take those full pods and refine them in another ship yet. But that will be the functionality. So maybe that's also a reason to have this open. You can install the empty pods in the back here. But right now, no functionality, just a little hatch in the back. But it's something I think a lot of prospector owners don't even know exists on their ship. We're going to go mine. I'm going to go to a moon. The reason why we're going to go to the moon is because I don't feel like trying to do any asteroid mining in a belt. I don't feel like trying to get to the air and Halo right now. And I like moons over planets mainly because moons have less atmosphere, so you're able to get into the space and fly again a lot quicker. So, which moons are here? I know there's like Europe or something like that. Erutude? I can't remember what it's called. Uterpi, Cleo, and Calliope. Let's go here. That's where we're going to go. Going to go to this one. Let's see if fueling is working now. It wasn't last time when we played. So that'd be landing services. Quantum fuel. 14 UEC of quantum fuel, please. It's going to think about it for a while. Whoop, whoop. I think it worked. Let's turn our ship on. Where's my HUD for fuel? How do I not see it? Oh my goodness, I just saw. This is broken. Why is it like, look at this. Anyways, we got our fuel, but something went wrong. Very wrong. That's not right at all. Again, EPTU, not that I'm expecting things to be smooth when it's into the player universe, but let's use our Alt-F. Actions, ship systems, power disable. That didn't fix it. Okay, well, I'm just going to kind of ignore that right now, but that's definitely... Actually, you know what? I'm going to try... What if I just stand up and sit back down again? Does that fix it? I'm willing to try that. Okay. And look at that. I was able to get in my chair without having a big issue trying to find that sweet spot. There we go. We fixed it. And that's good, because actually what I really want is this. And who knows what the mining UI would look like had I not done that. We're gonna take off. We're gonna request. We're gonna SCM nav flight. That'll give us our good speed. Squeeze through here. Perfect. Now we're going to go to our quantum, which is this way. But we're going to have to fly. Oh. Why am I so slow? It's because I have my landing gear down. But now we're going fast. But because I set my route while I was sitting inside the station, it gave us one that's not that good. Because it didn't give us the one that we would have to go to an orbital marker first. Maybe that's the case. Maybe it's not letting us. So let's clear our route. Cancel. Is it still doing that? Yes. See, that's obstructed. So that's not going to work. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to cancel our route. That didn't work. Why is it not canceled? It is canceled. There we go. Just took a while. Now we're going to go to... See, this is why I think they shouldn't have changed all these markers, because now... Which one's an orbital marker? No, no. No. Orbital marker 1. Perfect. It was much easier when each marker in space had a different look. Almost held down B again. That would have been bad. Okay, now that we're at our orbital marker. Did that work? Yes, now we can get there. I don't know why I'm going to this moon. I'm not choosing this moon over any other moon for a particular reason. I've never really mined too much on this side of the system, so I don't know what I'm going to find here. I don't know if there's any pockets of asteroids around around here. I could look at Red Monster. Their page is awesome for showing you what you're going to find where, but why not? Ooh, why not go to processing? Processing. These are all processing, which I believe you can't go to. Mining. Let's go here first. The reason why we're going to go here first is I haven't tried looting. And there's what happens when you hold down B instead of left trigger. Still not getting used to that. So there's going to be boxes here to loot. So I might as well go there and try to get some boxes. And then from there, I'm not really too worried about attack. So normally I say don't mine near facilities because people can easily jump to you. But if I get attacked, I get attacked. I mean, then we'll see how easy it is to escape using master modes. I wonder if I put my landing gear out while I'm going fast. Does it slow you down really quickly? Is that a way to, like, get around not being able to stop in time? Let's try. So we're going about 324. Oh. I think I just slowed down just as well enough without turning my, what does this say? What does that say? Any guesses? Something, oh, tells me I have to leave the atmosphere? I don't know. That's definitely an issue. Alright, we're going to turn my lights on. Not that they're going to help out right now, but we could also ping. Relatively flat. Nothing for me to hit. That's pretty good. Also, nothing to mine. So maybe I chose the wrong moon. Although, I'm right near a mining facility. Maybe they've mined the whole area around here. Maybe that makes sense in a way. Try to remember where my altitude is again. I don't see it. Oh, there, you know. Right here. Couldn't find it for a second. Learn my lesson. Even a couple 100 meters out, landing gear down slows you down way too much. So I'm going to get right over where I want to go. I guess in a way that kind of makes sense as far as visually, it'll be kind of cool for people to see the ships coming in, especially big ships. There was a video a long time ago about the merchantman landing gear coming out and seeing it unfold. So people pulling the landing gear out as they're about to land is kind of a cool idea. These lights are way too bright. Look at how many lights are all over the place here. A little bit too many, I think. Alright, we're gonna put our landing gear down. Let's land at this smaller pad. And I guess I could take my jump drive HUD off. Cool. Now I don't see mini-map in the corner. Am I not wearing a helmet anymore? Whew. Alright. I found a reason why I like the mini-map now. Because, what is going on there? Because if I'm not wearing my helmet, I don't see the mini-map. And then that's going to remind me to put my helmet on. And also, I remember to put it in my backpack, knowing I would forget if I didn't put it in my backpack. Ah, perfect. Good to see that that hasn't changed. Alright, we're going to go loot in this windy location. Try it out. See what it's like, see what we can find. I feel like you have to be a lot closer to panels to get them to work now. This is dark in here. Why is it so dark? Alright, anything to loot here? There's something there. And a red chest. Okay. F loot. Ooh, a backpack. No local inventory? How would I put that on if I wanted to? I'm wearing a backpack. Okay, let me try something. Local inventory. Backpack off. Okay. Loot. Take all. Won't let me, because I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay. Swap view. Swap view. Backpack. Backpack. How do I... Alright. Is this impossible to take out? Can I put it on here? Why is this not working? And I can't put it on the ground. I can't drop it and pick it up. Alright. Does anyone know how to do that? Let me know how to do that. I have no idea. Let's try this one. What if I just hit I? Oh! Oh. I mean, I don't think that's the intended way to do that. I don't think so. That's... Open? That can't be what they're expecting you to do. That can't be right. There's got to be, like... I mean, it worked. I got all these boxes now. What fun and mayhem can I do with those boxes? Let's try to figure that out. That's weird. This is definitely wrong. There should be some light in here. I shouldn't have to turn my light on just to find the doorway. Pressurized. Alright, so I'm going to see what else I can loot. Then I guess we'll do some mining, but I'm just going to do a cut here. No need to see me kind of search the other areas here. Okay, we're going to head over to Shubin Mining Facility, SMCA 6. And the only reason why I'm doing that, and I flew around a bit, was because it was dark where I was, so why not head to where it'd be a bit lighter? Ooh, actually... Is this going to end up taking me to the... How do I stop Quantum Drive? Alright, holding B stops you right away. I don't know if that's bringing me down to the opposite side of the planet. So maybe what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fly straight down to the planet. That way we're going to be where it's light so that you can see what I'm doing. Seems like there's some cloud cover here, some ice fields. But overall, it should be pretty clear. Now if I hit tab, used to be tab, then it was V. Now we're back to tapping tab gives you a ping, which I like. A lot of the changes for Master Mode seem to be geared towards people that are not using keyboards when they're flying. So taking away things that would cause you to have to hit a key on your keyboard and just assigning it to a button. But at least tab's still there. Now, I'm already at 14 kilometers. So I let myself slow down a bit. Oh, there we go. There's something there. We'll try to see what this is. Now it popped up at about 10k away. Makes me think it will be an asteroid or a rock, not a gem node for rock mining or hand mining. We'll see if it pops up into something new. I don't know how the new scanning works, if you have to get right next to it. Also, I'm going to go SM, so I can get into scan. Where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'm ready to mine. What happened to the thing I found? I mean, how far is that? 9 kilometers away, 4.6 kilometers away, 9.5. What happened to the thing I just... Oh. Okay. That's weird. Like, they don't show up as a distance? What do we have? Granite? It's going to take me a while to get used to scanning, I guess. I don't like how those kind of disappeared and you had to spin around to find it. Ooh, this is not going to be... Ooh, Quantanium. Look at that. I found a 40% Quantanium rock. That's 52 tons, basically. Where... Oh, weird. So they don't stay highlighted unless you have a scanning ping. This would be hard too. It's got borace. This one will be easy because it's so small. Gold, that's a good one. This one I think it's purple, so I should just be able to scan it. Or not scan it, suck it up. That's also got 40% gold. Let's go grab that. So we're going to take extraction mode. We're going to go grab that one. How close do I have to be? It's going to let me. Yes, you got to be real close for that. I don't see a distance marker anymore. Where's the distance marker to the things that you're extracting? Like before, I'd be able to say, this rock is 50 away, this is 112 away. Those are gone now. That's unfortunate. Okay, what's this one? Also just extractable. Quartz and borace. Well, you know what? Again, since I am not in this to make money because it's the EPTU. Actually, I thought it was crackable, but it's not. Okay, or extractable, but it's not. It's crackable. So this one, without even putting anything into my laser, because it starts at 20%, that's its minimum. You can control the laser intensity by backing up. So if I go farther back, you notice it stops filling up the bar. If I go closer, it's going to fill it up. So you can just use your ship distance to kind of fine-tune where you're at. Worst case scenario, I'm just going to have to turn it off and on again if I start getting into the overcharged area. It's not going up anymore, so I'm going to creep forwards a little bit. It'll be interesting to see how many giant uncrackable rocks I'm going to find once the Arasta comes into the verse, because they're gonna have to scale up some larger rocks. Because an Arasta, if you have whatever size lasers those have, how are you gonna crack a rock this small? I wonder if you'd be able to just extract larger rocks. Okay, so let's see, what can I grab out of this? %92% borace. Yes, please. Again, I don't know why, like, are there no gimbals on the mining heads anymore? I'm not able to gimbal these. That's weird. Or were they ever gimbaled? I thought they were gimbaled. I've been in the mole a lot, so maybe I'm just kind of forgetting things. 41% borace. Why not? The ability to, like, just suck up everything and refine what you want out of it is going to make some of the larger ships so awesome for miners. You just go into an asteroid belt, just start munching up every rock you see, refining what you want and storing it in cargo, and then just ejecting all the inert materials. That is going to be pretty amazing, I think. Does this need to be cracked? No, it's just yellow for some reason. 43% borace. There's a lot of borace on all these pieces. Got ourselves 5 SU of borace so far. I should grab that gold too if I can, because that gold is really valuable. Quartz, leaving that behind. I didn't even really... I guess my modules, my focus and my Riger are passive, so I didn't really have to worry about them. Okay, again, if I hit tab, it'll be easier to see these, right? Yeah, okay. So, we want, did I not scan this one? Oh, there you go. Gold ore. Let's try to do this one. It says it's going to be easy. Look at that sliver of an optimal window. How is this going to be easy? Left alt, we're going to mouse wheel up. I'm going to go right to 100. I don't know why it says this is going to be easy. Because it is not. Let's see if we can do it. This will be the challenge. Either I'm going to blow up my ship and that'll be it for this mining video, or we're going to get this rock with our prospector. There he goes, climbing up again. Inch forwards a bit more. Wonder when they're going to implement where your mining lasers overheat if you're pushing them at 100% for too long. All right. Easy. That's what it says. Maybe they meant take it easy. Had it for a moment. Come on. Come on. This is not easy. This is where modules would help. I didn't buy any of those. Come on. Look at that. We got it. All right. Not easy, but not impossible. 11% gold. No thank you until I get as much of the big pieces as I can. Let's hope it clumped up at least, sort of. I don't want 3% in every piece. 42%, that's what I'm looking for. Give me that gold. Give me that gold. It'll be about an SU worth of gold. Oh no. It's like maybe 5? How much are we gonna get out of this? Well, look at all the gold. It says 6 something SEU, but we got like almost 6 of just gold itself. That's crazy. Okay. Next one, this one here. Why do they not stay purple? I don't know. 1% gold. Definitely not. 11% gold. No, thank you. We got almost as much gold as Borace. And there's another 40%er. I wonder if the trick still works taking the bags off of a mole and putting them on your prospector to give yourself, I think it was like 42 or 48 SU instead of 32. If I knew anyone that's got a mole, maybe I would try that. $37% gold. This will be it. We're gonna fill up our ship before we extract all this for sure. there we are. We are full. So, we did it. We got, actually, I guess, there we go. We have 12 SU of quartz. Not really worth anything. Looks like 9.67 SU of blurry, 9.67 SU of gold, and 5.81 SU of borace, and then we got only 4.24 SU of inert material. So yes, that's what we got. If you're having trouble reading that, it's not my video quality as much as the blurry UI. I will say though, I had a bit of an issue when I left after doing my little bit of looting there, getting the UI to actually show up correctly and not have where like these were like up here in the corners again. It took me getting in and out of my seat a few times, so that was a bit of an issue. And unfortunately, we got to leave behind that rock full of quantanium. I didn't even want to try to extract that, although I guess I could have, but it wasn't going to happen. I didn't think it would happen, so we're going to head into space. We're going to go find a refinery, and I'm going to just sell this. I could set up a job, but since I'm not looking for max profit, I just wanted to give mining a try. There's no reason to do the whole refining, waiting, loading, and selling loop, considering who knows when they're going to update the EPTU. This is Sunday night, so by the time I get back to it, they're probably going to patch something, and I'd have to lose it anyways. Or maybe this will be out into the PU, and then I can just start trying to earn for real. So, where is a good location to refine? So if I look at a place like this, refueling and repairs, just whatever they're called, asteroids. I mean, I know HORL2 does, but can I search mining? Oh, that only gives you those. Okay. But I think, like, if I go L2, yeah, how do I... So I am... Hold on. My location. How do I go? There we go. Okay. So if I go station... And now, looking here, I'm at... We got MIC L2, MIC L1... Features refinery. Perfect. Now, of course, if I knew where I was going, and I had been in this area before, that'd be a lot easier because I would just know where I'd want to go. Normally, I'm mining around Hurston or ArcCorp, and I go to Faithful Dream with HORL2, so... Quantum jump. There's where I'm going. And off we go to see how much money I made on those rocks. Nowhere near the cost of buying the mining head and the modules, but I mean, I chose modules that are kind of passive so I don't use them up. And let's just see what kind of money we could be making doing some mining in 3.23. Let's see how much money we made, how much profit a very simple and quick mining run can get you. I mean, not super quick, but I did waste a lot of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the ore sales. Ore sales here. I'm having trouble getting all the screens to interact correctly. Maybe it's just how I'm working them. Miss Prospector, So, 40,000 UEC roughly. But if we look at this, the gold itself, which is what you're wanting to go for, giving you 27,000 per, or 2,700 per the smaller UEC, like the like that's how much we're making just on the gold. 25% of my cargo was gold, and so you're making a ton of money with the gold. Borace, not bad, but it's not like the best making thing. The quartz, you can see why I was leaving that behind. It is the most of my cargo, and it's making 1,000. Somehow, I got quantum fuel and plasma fuel. What? What is that? Inert materials. You can actually sell inert materials for 8 UEC. Weird. If I went over to one of these refineries here, again, why can't I get it to work? There we go. And I set up myself a refinery job. So, select my prospector. And I decided I only want the gold and borace. I'm willing to take a long time to do it. So I'm going to use the Dinix, which the Dinix Sullivan gives very slow speed, low cost, but gives you high yield. A quote for that, I'd pay them almost 3 grand, and it's going to take 22 hours and 8 minutes. Now this is 22 real-time hours, so if you're doing this, you're playing this game at 6 p.m. on a Friday, Saturday at about 4 p.m., you're able to come back and get your stuff. It's 22 real-time hours whether you're in the game or not. And then you would take that cargo, put it onto a separate ship that would be able to hold that much cargo, and then you're going to go bring that to a city and then sell it, but you actually double the amount. So what it's good for is you can put in multiple refining orders. Go out and mine, put in an order. Go out and mine, put in an order. Go out and mine, put in an order. And then you have a large enough ship that you can put all that in at once, and you can make all that money. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go back to the ore sales. We're going to take our prospector here. Whoa, did you notice that? I wasn't even really paying attention. It remembered where I was. The screen. If I go to this screen, does it remember? No. Cool, it's per screen. That's kind of cool. Okay, yeah, sell. Let's do it. Got it. 40 grand. Thank you. And there we go. We've mined. Now we can go down here and we can go buy ourselves some stuff. Some clothes. Maybe some more modules. But I got myself a Pembroke suit over at HRO2. Maybe next time I'll head into a cave and we'll do ourselves some cave mining. Or we'll take the Pembroke and maybe we'll rent a rock and we'll go do some rock mining on Aerial. Because rock rentals, very cheap. You can buy a rock in-game for like 174,000, I think. I forgot to check if it's gone up. But rental, 2 grand, I can rent the rock. Just like the mule in my other video, there is an issue with this image here. Those wheels should be on the outside. For some reason, they're all folded up on the inside. Can rent a rock, rent a cutlass. It'll cost you about 42 grand. So a little more than what we just made on prospector mining. We could then spend that money on a rock and cutlass rental and go do some rock mining. So not bad. I'm happy with it. Not happy with just getting used to the controls overall, but I think we're on our way to learning in the PTU. So if I've missed anything or if you have any questions about anything you've seen, please let me know in the comments. And if you just kind of like where I'm going with this and just kind of trying things out, awesome. Hopefully soon this is going to be back to live and we're going to really start trying to earn some money and getting back to getting some ships in game. And again, Invictus is coming up. What do you think about Invictus? Do you think you're going to go buy anything? Do you think you're going to go take part? If you haven't joined the verse yet, you don't have a game package, maybe Invictus is time to get into it. There might be another referral bonus. Who knows? There's definitely going to be some ships for sale. With concept ships, we'll give you some lifetime insurance with those. More importantly, this is so different than anything before. All the controls are so different. It's almost like you're on a even playing surface because so many people are not going to know what they're doing. They're all going to be confused. So maybe you'll have the upper hand by starting fresh and not having all the bad habits like holding down B to jump like I do about 6 times while we're recording this video. So until next time, thank you so much for sticking with this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all soon in the verse. Goodbye, everybody, and have an awesome day.